Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán, ẹ káalẹ́ níbikíbi tí ẹ bá ti ń wò wá lákòókò yìí. Èmi ọmọ yín, àbúrò yín, olólùfẹ́ yín náà ni Daoud Abbas. Mo tún ti dé bí mo ṣe máa ń dé. Ẹ wá nǹkan fìdílé tàbí kí ẹ fìdílé nǹkan. Ọ̀rọ̀ arábìnrin tá a mú wá ní bí ọjọ́ méjì mẹ́ta sẹ́yìn, ìyẹn arábìnrin tí ó ju ọmọ láti orí bíríìjì ìyẹn ní ọ̀nà Badagry road, tó ju ọmọ láti orí bíríìjì tó jù sí inú odò. Tó bá jẹ́ pé àkọ́kọ́ nìyí tẹ́yìn máa bá wa pàdé ní orí ìkànnì yìí, ẹ má gbàgbé láti subscribe, kẹ́dẹ̀tẹ̀ kíní kékeré tó dàbí aago yẹn, á lè máa ta yín lólobó nígbàkigbà tá a bá ti fi ìròyìn sí orí ìkànnì yìí. Ẹ̀yin tí ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ ò bá yé, ẹ lọ wo fídíò náà ní orí ìkànnì wa. Bí ọjọ́ méjì mẹ́ta sẹ́yìn náà la ṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ nísìn á lè yé yín dáadáa. Ìyẹn ọmọbìnrin tí ó sọ ọmọ ẹ̀ láti orí bíríìjì sí ilẹ̀, ìyẹn bàbá tí ó wá tó yọ ọmọ náà ní inú odò, bàbá náà ti sọ̀rọ̀. Bàbá náà fún ara ẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀. Ó dẹ̀ sọ nǹkan tí ojú ẹ̀ rí. Ó ṣàlàyé ilẹ̀kùn àánú abiyamọ ṣèyàn. Ọlọ́run á bá wa san bàbá náà, Ọlọ́run á bá wa san bàbá náà lẹ́san. Nínú àlàyé tí bàbá náà ṣe nígbà tó ń fọ̀rọ̀ wá bàbá náà lẹ́nu wò, bàbá náà ní pé jẹ́jẹ́ òun lòun lọ sí ibi iṣẹ́ ní àárọ̀ Àlàmísì ìyẹn tó kọjá, nígbà tí ọjọ́ tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó ní jẹ́jẹ́ òun lòun lọ síbi iṣẹ́, òun wà nínú márúwá ìlú kẹ̀kẹ́ nàpẹ́. Ó ní bí márúwá báwọn ṣe ń wo bíríìjì lọ́ọ̀kan, lòun wo ọmọbìnrin náà tó dúró sórí bíríìjì. Òun ti rò pé bóyá ó fẹ́ wá sọ ìdọ̀tí, ó fẹ́ wá sọlẹ̀ nù láti orí bíríìjì yẹn sí ìsàlẹ̀. Ó ní kẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ tí márúwá wọn sún síwájú tó súnmọ́ ọmọbìnrin náà, lòun rí tó fa ọmọ torí ó kọ ẹ̀yìn sí bíríìjì ọ̀hún ni. Ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ló fi ọwọ́ kan fa ọmọ náà láti ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ tó jù sí inú odò. Ó lóun tiẹ̀ tètè mọ̀ pé odò ni. Ó ní igbó lòun rò pé ó wà níbẹ̀. Lòun bá fi ariwo ta, lòun fò bọ́lẹ̀ láti inú márúwá pé ọmọ ti sọ ọmọ sí inú odò. Lòun ṣe fò bọ́lẹ̀. Ó ní òun kọ́kọ́ lọ gba ìyẹn ibi tí bíríìjì yẹn ti parí, kóun lọ wo ibi tí ó sọ ọmọ náà sí. Ó ní kóun tó débẹ̀, òun ti bá àwọn méjì kan níbẹ̀ pé ìgbà yẹn lòun ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá mọ̀ pé odò ni ó sọ ọmọ yẹn sí. Làwọn béèrè ìrànlọ́wọ́, ẹ wọnú odò kẹ gbé ọmọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá dúró sétí odò ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá ń wọ̀. Ọ̀nà àwọn òmò wẹ̀ àwọn òmò bọ́ ṣe ń wẹ̀. Bàbá náà bá gbé báàgì ẹ̀ kalẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe sọ, lòun bá kọlù dò. Ọ̀nà òun kọ́kọ́ kọlù dò, òun lò bí ìṣẹ́jú 5 ní abẹ́ omi before kí òun tó tún yọrí síta gbà tí òun ò rí ọmọ. Ọ̀nà àwọn tó dúró síta lọ́wọ́ tó nọwọ́ sọ̀kan pé ọmọ yẹn nìyẹn, omi ti ń gbé lọ kó tó kọlù ìsàlẹ̀ omi padà kó tó lọ wá ọmọ òun síta. Ó ní odidi 30 ìṣẹ́jú ni ọmọ náà lò ní abẹ́ omi before kóun tó débẹ̀. Torí àwọn èèyàn ṣáà ń sọ pé àwọn èèyàn ṣáà ń sọ, wọ́n ń tàkọ̀rọ̀ sọ pé ìṣẹ́jú 5 ló lò, ìṣẹ́jú 1 ló lò. Tó bá yẹ kó lo ìṣẹ́jú 30 ìṣẹ́jú ni, á ti kú, á ti ṣe kíní kan. Kẹ wá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ tó lọ yọ ọmọ náà nínú omi. Ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ pé 30 ìṣẹ́jú lọmọ náà lò ní abẹ́ omi. Ibi tẹ́ ti máa mọ̀ pé tọ́lọ́run ò bá pa kò sẹ́dá kan tó lè pa. Ẹ tó bá ní iṣẹ́ láti jẹ́ ní ilé ayé tá wà yìí, kò sí ikú kíkan tó máa pa. Tí ó bá tí ì parí iṣẹ́ tó wá ṣe, ẹ̀mí ò ní bọ́ lára rẹ̀. Òun náà nírú ọmọ ẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé ọmọ ológo ni ọmọ náà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu arákùnrin náà. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ bá wa sọ, Ọlọ́run á bá wọn san bàbá náà lẹ́san. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ tún bá wa san ọmọ náà lẹ́san. Gbogbo táwọn ọmọ wọn bá ní, wọ́n máa rí àánú Ọlọ́run gbà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu bàbá náà. Tá a bá padà dé, àtúwá mẹ́nu bà ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ arábìnrin náà tí ó sọ ọmọ sínú odò, ìyẹn ọkọ arábìnrin tó fún lóyún. Ọkọ náà ti sọ̀rọ̀, ó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀kùn tó ráwọn èèyàn béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ṣé ò tọ́jú arábìnrin tó fi wáyé pé ìrònú kó wá lọ sọ ọmọ sódò ló wá sí inú ẹ̀mí ẹ̀, ṣé ò tọ́jú ẹ̀ ni àbí kí ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀? Òun náà sọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀kùn, ó ní ilé ìtura lòun ti ń ṣiṣẹ́, pé a lè mọ ọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́ ní inú ìlú wa pé owó gbogbo sálárì táwọn ń gbà ìyẹn owó oṣù, ó ní owó mọ́tò ló ń bá lọ, pé ṣùgbọ́n òun sì ń gbìyànjú pé látìgbà tí ọmọbìnrin náà ti lóyún lòun ti gbìyànjú lórí ẹ̀, òun dẹ̀ ń ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ òun gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkọ lórí ẹ̀. Ó ní títí tó fi di pé ó fẹ́ bímọ náà òun ṣẹ̀tọ́ òun, ó nítorí operation ni ó fi bí ọmọ náà. Òun dẹ̀ ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ òun lórí ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bóun ṣe ní ìwọ̀nba tóun ṣe ń rí owó, pé Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ pèsè pé àgàgàgbà tí ọmọbìnrin náà lóyún náà ni owó ń wọlé sí ọwọ́ òun dáadáa, pé fúnra òun gan ti rò pé ọmọ tó ń bọ̀ yìí ọmọ alálùbáríkà ni ọmọ náà máa yà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo fọ́nrán títí bàbá tí ó gbé ọmọ náà kúrò, tó yọ ọmọ náà kúrò nínú odò. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀, à ń padà bọ̀.
Èmi ni Ọlọ́run lò láti gbé ọmọ òkókó tó jábọ́ sínú omi yẹn, èmi lọ́lọ́run lò láti ràn láti rescue ọmọ yẹn nínú omi. Orúkọ tèmi ni
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá a sọ̀rọ̀ sókè.
Orúkọ tèmi ni Àbẹ̀joyè Solomon. Ọmọ Ondo State ni mí, Ìlàjẹ ni mí, Ìlàjẹ ẹsẹ̀ odò. So mo ń lọ bí iṣẹ́ níjọ́ Thursday yẹn ni mo wà nù Márúwá nǹkan bí after 10 sí tó 11 ní kinní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. So bí ṣe ń lọ bí Márúwá yẹn ṣe mẹ́nu lé orí bíríìjì yẹn, èmi yẹn kàn ní kíkọ̀ wọ̀ ọkàn ti máa wò kó tó di pé mo tẹ̀sùn mọ́ gẹ́ yẹn rárá ni mo kàn ti rí gẹ́ yẹn ní orí bíríìjì ní kọ́nà. Next thing tí mo kàn máa rí mo kàn rí tó mú ọwọ́ lọ sẹ́yìn, gbogbo máìdì mi ni pé ó fẹ́ ju dustbin nù. Next thing mo kàn rí ṣọ́ọ̀lù ọmọ kékeré yẹn kàn jáde lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Next thing ó kàn mú ọmọ yẹn báyìí bó ṣe ṣe báyìí sínú odò nìyẹn.
Ó ṣe báwo?
Ó kàn mú ọmọ yẹn báyìí bó ṣe jù nìyẹn. Mo ní inú Márúwá ni mo ti sá bọ́lẹ̀ pé yé ẹ gbà mí ọmọ lọ́sọ sínú odò yẹn o. Next thing mo ṣáà sáré láti orí bíríìjì yẹn, mo ṣẹ̀ wá lọ tọ̀nà Arárọ̀mí mi bíríìjì yẹn padà kó tó di pé mo á dé pọ́ìntì ibi tí ọmọ yẹn wà bọ́. Kí tó débẹ̀ yẹn mo ti bá àwọn èèyàn méjì níbẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ẹ lọ gbé, wọ́n láwọn ò lè lọ gbé pé ó do ní gbogbo máìdì mi pé bóyá nú igbó ni. Wọ́n ní ẹ lọ gbé àwọn ní rárá àwọn ò lè kán lu bí ìgbà tí máa fi súnmọ́ bẹ̀ mi bá rí pé odò ní lóòótọ́. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn àwọn tó wà lórí bíríìjì yẹn ló wá sọ fún mi pé ibi tó ọmọ yẹn rìn sí ni ó ti rìn. Wọ́n kẹ́mi tó sáré kí tó débẹ̀ ẹ̀ ná ọmọ yẹn ti lò bí 30 minutes nínú omi.
30 minutes?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹni sùúrù náà àwọn èèyàn ń jiyàn wọ́n ní 2 minutes náà sọ kíní kan, ẹnìkan ní 20 minutes. How many minutes lọmọ yẹn ń lò nínú odò?
Ọmọ yẹn ti lò kí tó débẹ̀ yẹn ọmọ yẹn ti lò
30 minutes nínú omi.
lẹ́yìn tẹ́mi ṣe wá débẹ̀ next time mo kàn rí pé ó dò ní báàgì àti fóònù èmi kàn dá sílẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ ni àtòrí bíríìjì yẹn ni mo ti fò sínú omi yẹn.
Wow. Fọ́nfọ́n náà tá a bá wo fídíò Thursday àtòrí bíríìjì náà ti fò sínú odò. Ẹ máa bọ́rọ̀ yín lọ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Àtòrí bíríìjì yẹn fífò tí mo fò sínú odò mo kàn mú lọ sálẹ̀ ni. So ìsàlẹ̀ lèmi wẹ̀ lọ síwájú lọ́ máa ń parọ́ ìgbà tí mo débì kan mo wó gbogbo inú omi ẹ̀mí rí mo kàn yọrí ni wọ́n wá ní rárá o pé ọmọ yẹn ni òun ni omi yẹn ti ń gbé lọ. Mo tún padà sọ́dà ground. Ìgbà tí mo padà sọ́dà ground kí tó jáde mo lo 5 minutes lábẹ́ ọ̀dà ground tí mo ti ń wá ọmọ yẹn bí kò ṣe lọ rí ọmọ yẹn sàlẹ̀ omi yẹn. Ọmọ yẹn wá sùn báyìí bó ṣe ṣe ń sàlẹ̀ omi.
Allahu Akbar.
Ó wá kọ́wọ́ rò báyìí bó ṣe ti. Mo kàn sáré kí ọmọ yẹn mọ́lẹ̀ ni gbígbé tí mo dẹ̀ gbé báyìí òun ni mo fi sáré pé ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi gba ọmọdé yìí o. So nígbà tá a dẹ̀ gbà àwọn èèyàn mo ṣe wá lọ kó àwọn báàgì mi àti ẹrù mi. So mo dẹ̀ gòkè padà gòkè tí mo wá gòkè ìyá ọmọ yẹn gan mo tẹ̀ sá kọjá ẹ̀ ní mi tẹ̀ rí ti ẹ̀rù torí bó ṣe ju ọmọ yẹn òun náà fẹ́ máa sá lọ bọ̀bẹ́ mi àti ẹ̀ṣẹ̀jọ pàdé mi rí ti ẹ̀rù ọmọ yẹn lèmi wà áfítà. Lẹ́sìn ìbáṣà ṣe ṣetán wọ́n á rí ọmọ yẹn wọ́n á rò pé wọ́n lọ́run bá mi yí ọmọdé yìí wọ́n lọ́run wọ́n ní kọ́ lọ́run bá mi yí ọmọ yẹn. Lẹ́sìn so bá ṣe gbọ́mọ yẹn sílẹ̀ tá a tẹ sílẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ so ẹnìkan wá dáhùn bẹ́ẹ̀ wá ní kó lọ ra símà wa wọ́n ṣáà tọwọ́ bọnú báàgì bó ṣáà náwó sí ẹnìyẹn ọlọ́kadà yẹn wá sáré lọ dídé tó máa dé ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ bọ́ ọlọ́kadà ṣèdè máa yẹn kàn tú símà yẹn mi ìmọ̀ kan tó ṣe mi ìmọ̀ kan tó sọ nẹ́ẹ̀sì ó kàn tú sọmọ yẹn lójú lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta ní ẹlẹ́kẹta bọ́mọ yẹn ṣe sí tó ké nìyẹn ló ṣe ní ó yá ẹjọ́ tó dán náà hospital olówà yẹn bá ẹ̀ bí wọ́n jẹ́ ká máa gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ ipẹ́ ní amount tó bá máa gbà ń bẹ̀ kọ́ máa wọ́rí pé èmi máa san ibẹ̀ ni àṣà àrẹ́ǹjì ọ̀kadà màá ní òkè kọ́ máa mi lọ mú ìyá ọmọ yẹn wá pé àjọ ń lọ náà nítorí kò níbi tó ń lọ padà ṣe débẹ̀ a ṣe gbé ọmọ yẹn náà a ṣe débẹ̀ dídé tí mo débẹ̀ báyìí ó kọ̀ọ̀kan lẹ̀kùn yá yẹn ni bí ìyá yẹn gan ṣe sáré tẹ́wọ́ gba ọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi ni màá ní òkè kí lọ́ nídìí pé ló lọ́ máa fi lògùn màmá yẹn wá ní rárá pé ọmọ yẹn gan ọmọ tòun náà ní nẹ́ẹ̀sì màmá yẹn dẹ̀ gbọ́ ọmọ yẹn ó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń tọ́jú ọmọ yẹn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ adẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́lọ́run bí ara ọmọ yẹn ṣe wá balẹ̀ tára ọmọ yẹn balẹ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ mo wá ní òkè kí ìyá yẹn fún ọmọ yẹn ní ọyàn ṣojú mi kí n lè mọ̀ pé bóyá òun ló ní
ọmọ yẹn
wọ́n ní rárá kí n má wọ̀yàn mo ní wọ̀yàn ọmọ ní kó lọ fún ọyàn fún mi mo fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá òun ló lọ́mọ àbó nǹkan ló lọ́mọ bàdé ọ̀dọ̀ tètè mo wá rí pé ara àyà ọmọ yẹn ò yá pé nǹkan wọ́n rí brain náà.
ẹ túbẹ̀ yẹn sọ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ó dà ipa ara.
ó da ipá ara ìyá ọmọ yẹn ò yá sọ́dọ̀ mi yé yín ìgbà tí ó wá ń fún ọmọ yẹn lọ́yàn ọmọ yẹn ò gba ọyàn yẹn ọmọ yẹn ṣáà ké kò gbọ́ ọyàn yẹn ó ń gbẹnu kúrò ní ẹnu ọyàn yẹn tó bó ṣe ń gbẹnu kúrò àná òkè fine nísìnyí gẹ́gẹ́ bí o ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé ìyá ń jẹ́ ni nǹkan ṣe ni wọ́n lókè nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn pé lẹ́yìn eléyìí station ló kù ni mo ṣe ní òkè ká máa lọ sí station pé nǹkan tó bá sọ fún wa ní station tó bá jọ ọ̀dọ̀ ìyá yìí ni ọmọ yìí máa wà ní pé mo volunteer ara mi pé every week màá máa fún ìyá yẹn ní owó tó máa tọ́jú ọmọ yẹn so bá ṣe gbéra mẹ́rin nìyẹn tàdí èrò station Morogbo police station tàfi wá níjọ́ Thursday yẹn so níjọ́ Thursday yẹn ká tó kúrò ní station a kúrò ní station ní nǹkan bíi after 5 sí 6 but station yẹn ni mo wà tí ìyàgẹ́ yẹn náà ti wá ìgbà tó ń gba ọ̀rọ̀ sọ láti ẹnu mi tí IPO ń béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ mi wọ́n dẹ̀ tún béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ìyá ọmọ yẹn gangan so ìyá ọmọ yẹn ló wá sọ fún wọn pé àbúrò òun ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní GB ní opposite police station tá a lọ so ní IPO yẹn wá dìde ó wá pọ̀pọ̀ yẹn lọ lóòótọ́ God so good ó bá ọmọ yẹn ní ibi iṣẹ́ ọmọ yẹn ní IPO yẹn wá ṣàlàyé fún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wá sáré lọlé ó wá lọ pe màmá ẹ̀ wá ibẹ̀ la yìí dúró kò pẹ́ náà bí màmá náà ṣe dé nìyẹn pẹ̀lú àwọn aráalé gbogbo wọn dé ibẹ̀ náà ni bàbá gẹ̀yẹn náà wọ́n ti dé bá wa ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn náà dé ibẹ̀ náà ti wá pe ọkọ ẹ̀ náà ìyẹn bàbá ọmọ yẹn tí bàbá ọmọ yẹn náà fi wá gbogbo wa ṣáà wà ń bẹ̀ so wọ́n wá ní àwọn ò ní gbé ọmọ yẹn fún fámílì àwọn gẹ̀yẹn mọ́ torí wọ́n wà careless wípé kí bàbá yẹn pe ìyá ẹ̀ wá ní èní Monday wọ́n ní ká gbọ́mọ yẹn wá ní èmi so station náà dẹ̀ dá wa yìí ká ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìnyí conclusion àwọn ọlọ́pàá wá ní àwọn máa dóbọ̀ ọmọ yẹn fún ìyá ọkọ àwọn máa dóbọ̀ ọmọ yẹn fún ìyá ọkọ
adẹ̀sí wà ní ẹnu ẹ̀
adẹ̀sí wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀ báyìí àti Kogi dẹ̀ ní ìyá ọkọ ti wá so bọ́dọ̀ yẹn ṣe rí adẹ̀ ń retí.
ọ̀rọ̀ náà lẹ ti gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ tó yọ ọmọ náà ẹ bá wa ṣàdúrà fún bàbá náà pé ibikíbi tí bàbá náà bá ń dé ibikíbi táwọn ọmọ wọn bá ń dé wọn máa rí àánú Ọlọ́run gbà ẹ bá wa ṣàdúrà fún wọn sínú comment section lórí ẹ̀rọ ọkọ arábìnrin náà òun náà ti sọ̀rọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ó sọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀kùn àdéhùn abiyamọ́dẹ̀ ṣe ó ṣe wá ọ̀nà abiyamọ́ ṣe wá ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ náà lẹ́nu ìyẹn ọkọ arábìnrin náà ẹ ká lọ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ tá bá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ tán a máa gba ibẹ̀ lọ èyí olólùfẹ́ wa ẹ lọ jẹ̀gbádùn fọ́nrán náà gbogbo bí ọkọ obìnrin náà ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ tí ilẹ̀kùn ó sọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀kùn ẹ ká lọ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ tá bá bí ìròyìn bá ṣe ń tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ a tún padà bọ̀ ẹ lọ jẹ ìgbádùn fọ́nrán náà ó dàbọ̀.
Hear from him the person of Daddy Dominion ọmọ tí a sọ sínú ẹbí kọ́ ni mo sọ ọmọ tí wọ́n sọ sínú odò tó dẹ̀ lo how many minutes ló lò 30 minutes according to the rescue man the baby spent 30 minutes inside the water before the rescue. So let us hear from the man. So Baba Dominion, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Please, can you tell us your name and how do you related to this golden boy, Dominion?
Good day, everybody. Orúkọ mi ni Ayọ̀délé Samuel Samson, daddy to Ayọ̀délé Dominion, the golden son of the world.
The word,
The
yes.
world. It has been a rough journey for us as a parent. Although actually the day that thing happened, there were so many things behind it. It's not as if the mommy is not okay psychologically. It's just that there is a level of depression you will go through that will psych you, that will make you act as if you are not normal. So I think it was depression that happened to the mommy. Now going to Dominion now. Through the pregnancy stage, my job, the type of job I do, I work in a hotel. I spend 3 days at work, 3 days at home. And through that pregnancy state, there is no way I can live. I can say, okay, my woman should stay alone. So I felt it is best to stay with the parent so that she can get proper care during that pregnancy and probably after birth, depending on when she will be strong enough that we can stay together. And from that moment, I have played my role from time to time. Even sometimes when I'm at work, I will go to that place, we will play together, I will stay with them, spend quality time with them, I will go back to work. Whenever I'm off duty, I will go to that place, spend quality time. Then that is how I've been doing it. I've been shuffling it. And in this country, you must hustle hard, real hard, before you can meet ends meet. And in this country now, you work like how do I call it? You walk like a gorilla and earn like a monkey. So that's how it is. So you work big and earn little. And even from the management, the little we are getting, I'm saving up to take care of the pregnancy and through
Please,
this
before you
time.
proceed, I want people to see the face of the Dominion very well. Kó mọ̀ náà pé a gbé ọmọ kan wá.
Dodo,
Sorry, my baby.
dodo.
I want people to see it very well, to see him very well. This is Dominion's face. You can see it. Sorry for interruption. So you can continue.
So during the pregnancy, I used to visit, check very well, and make sure we used to have heart-to-heart conversations. There was no time I noticed anything wrong with mommy Dominion. She was perfect. And in fact, she was always happy whenever we are together. We gist, we play till I will leave. Then I play my role as a father to Dominion right from the pregnancy stage till when the mommy gave birth to him through CS. So even during that time, I've been always visiting, playing my role. Sometimes from work, I'll go. The time I was the one that discharged them, although the senior sister, Sister Shei, she has played a role, a big role also.
You mean the sister
The
to
sister to
the
Elizabeth,
to Mommy
to
Dominion?
Mommy Dominion, she has played a big role. Like till tomorrow, I used to say she's the godmother of. I used to call her the godmother of Dominion because she has played a very big role. So with that, the day I was even at work, that was the day they rushed her to General Hospital Badagry that they need to admit her. Getting there, I was planning to rush there because every time, whenever they want to examine her, sometimes she might not cooperate. I'll be the one, they will say I'll be the only one that she listens to, that I should come over. And truly, whenever I'm there, that's the only time she will allow herself to be examined and everything will be a success. I will leave again. That was how we've been doing it. Sometimes even she doesn't want to eat, they will call me that she doesn't want to eat to waking my boy, Elizabeth will fetch General. I'll just rush there again. Sometimes we'll eat together. With that, she's always happy. She eats much more than expected. Then she takes her drugs. She allows herself to be examined. That was how the thing went on and on until the day she was rushed to, or she was referred from Otoijaniki Health Center to Badagry. That is where they will have to work on her. So on getting there, I was informed, but unfortunately enough, I'm not chanced that very moment because I have to do account in my place of work. I have to do account for several departments, for everybody working accounting with me before I will now go to the office to do final account. So going through all those processes, there's nobody that could stand for me at that moment. So I had to beg the sister to that mommy Dominion to represent me there, and she played a big role representing me. Everything was a success until I was chanced to rush there to go check on her, and I ever since then I've always been going to the hospital till she was discharged, and I was the one that discharged them because um, the sister to mommy Dominion has to return back to work. So immediately resumed my own responsibility and took charge from there. I was the one that discharged her when she was due for discharge. So we kept visiting for checkup, everything. So in fact, each time we visit the health center in Badagry, we don't go on public just because of mommy Dominion's health. We go on charter always. Each time we go on charter. So we made sure everything was a success, everything was in place, that no stress. As I am now, I don't like her to undergo any stress. That's the kind of person I am, and that's the more reason why I felt my mom is as far in Kogi, and I felt the best way to keep her safe and to give her proper care is with the parents so that they can care for her, being the parent of mommy Dominion. That was the reason why I said, okay, it's best she stay with the parents since the nature of my job doesn't allow me to stay at home for 3 days. And I cannot leave her alone with the fact that she gave birth through CS. So who does that? I'm not that irresponsible to leave my woman alone in the house, undergoing CS, also taking care of baby, of which me, I don't even want that stress on her. That was the reason why I took that decision that she stays with her parents to get proper care. So we've been going on and on. The day we went for Dominion's first immunization, we all went there. We did proper checkup. He took immunization. We came back home. Subsequent times we went to the hospital. That's how we've been going. Everything. Sometimes whenever they want something, if I'm not able to reach there on time, I fund I fund them to get whatever with the little I've saved. In short, the work I'm doing is not as if it brings enough money. It's as if you are working for transportation, but then we still have to hustle. We still have to hustle. I even had to go to on online investments to save up, and that was where I was able to get enough money to spend during the pregnancy and after the birth of Dominion through CS. And you all know what CS is. You know how much CS cost and what comes with it when it comes to spending. So I played my role in terms of attention and financial support, all those things. I made sure I was there. So all those things that happen, I think it's family depression before now. I won't say it's the pregnancy. I think she has had that depression right from onset, even years back.
Wait, someone asked question. Margaret Ibukun. She said she asked that. So, what is the cause or the reason for her to think that the next thing is to throw away the glorious child? Please, do you know anything that you can say about that one?
Well, that I won't say because I used to say, I like I said earlier, the money I was able to save up from the online investment I invested in, I won't say it's my power. I would say it's the coming of Dominion that secured that investment because it's very rare to come in contact with an online investment that pays. Most of them you get scammed. But this one I was able to save up. Initially, when I was saving, I thought the money was to start up something. But the coming of Dominion made me realize that he was the one that has been saving that money all this while. And I thank God that the money was there to spend till I exhausted everything on him. But I thank God he's alive today. Coming back to that question now, all of us we are in this country, you know what depression is. There is a level to which depression will hit you that you will behave as if you are insane, as if you have lost it. And depression coming from family It's not something one can
Which
stand.
family? Is it from your
Like
own
from the
family or
from
from?
the from the lady's family, from Mommy Dominion's family.
Okay.
Depression coming from there is like when you reason that my own father and mother are not contented with me, like they are disappointed in me, like they don't find me worthy of all those things. Like from her speeches, from what she has said so far, I think the depression has been right from onset, and she has tried hustling just to support the family in one way or the other, but her hustle is not being appreciated. Instead, she's being cast out, something like that, things like that. So depression, I felt depression coming from parents, especially, that you're supposed to get parental care and parental support. Instead, you are not getting it. Such depression can hit you to any extent. And coupled with the fact that she gave birth through CS, you know the pains that you people know the pains that comes through CS, of which I even made sure that she didn't do anything, she didn't stress, not to even carry baby. I made sure she didn't carry baby. I made sure of all that. That the only thing I want her to do is just to eat, take her drugs, relax, eat, take her drugs, relax till she'll get better. But some things happen, and we can't blame humanity. God knows the reason for everything that happens. I won't also blame her because I would still say, should I call it post? What's the is it? Uh, what is it called? You mothers, you people know the name. Is it
Okay.
postpartum?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
You're right.
Postpartum.
Abyssin, yes.
Yes. And
Postpartum.
through
You are
CS,
right.
she went through different
You are
series
right.
of pains. The depression coupled with the pains that comes during pregnancy and after the pregnancy through CS. So everything is just functioning as if she has lost it. But on a fact is that she's okay. It's just that whenever she's thinking everything that has been happening to her, and with the pains through CS, the thing makes her behave as if she's not okay. And this same person we are talking about, whenever the thing subsidized, whenever she's let go of that thing, she asks for dominion. She requests to see and carry dominion. Sometimes she doesn't want dominion to leave her side. So it's not as if she's a wicked mother. She's not a wicked mother. It's just
Sorry. One question, Mr. Adeyeye Kikelomo. He said, "Where is the divine father when it happened that time?"
okay.
We
As I was saying, going to that Mr.
Adeyeye
Adeye's
question.
question. Like I told you, the work I'm doing is I used to stay at work 3 days on, 3 days off. I work in a hotel, and I was actually at my place of work the day that thing happened. So I was in my place of work. Even that day, me too, I was stressed through the process of going up and down for Dominion and the mother. So I had to go for treatment. On getting back to work, I said I should just lay my head a little. That was how I got a call. And that day that thing happened was a day after we went for Dominion circumcision. We went for his circumcision on Wednesday, and that tragedy happened on Thursday.
Thursday.
And that Wednesday, I was with them throughout
Hmm.
till night before I left for work, before I went back to work, of which I'm not supposed to, but I used to take that risk. I just beg one or two people that, okay, I need to rush down to do one or two. I go spend quality time with them, do like they be with them. Then once it's night, I rush down to work again. So I was with them throughout that Wednesday after the hospital this thing for Dominion circumcision. So when we came back, I rushed back to work. I went back the following day. I went back. I went to take treatment myself because I wasn't myself. Getting back to work again for me to just relax. I got a call that this is what happened. This is what happened. Immediately, I had to rush down to Morogo police station at Odofa. That was where I went. That was when I went there. We saw the situation of things. In fact, she was in a rage before I got there. They say nobody was able to control her, that she was in a rage. But the moment I got there, I was able to calm her down because I know